This is a chocolate box. Inside is a guide to all the different types of chocolate there were in here. Then we have the containers themselves, which are empty. There are 2 in this box, but today we will be filling these up. To make the chocolate, start with different shades of clay. I suggest a white and brown, but have some acrylic paint nearby to adjust accordingly. Take a small amount of clay and add acrylic paint until it is the shade you want. Knead the color into the clay. This will get messy, so wearing gloves would be a good idea. When the clay is an even color around, shape it so that it fits into the container. Fidget around with the shape until you're happy with how it looks. Then add details. Fancy chocolates have all kinds of designs on them. Your chocolates don't have to look as fancy, but the extra details and imprints make them look more realistic. Next, I'm using this clay I have left over from my clay gingerbread tutorial and darkening the color. Repeat the same steps but make it a different shape if you want. Dotting tools are great for adding details. Smooth out the cracks with a bit of water. The next chocolate I'm making is white chocolate. If you look at white chocolate, it's not completely white. There's a yellow tint in it. I'm adding yellow acrylic paint to plain white clay to make this color. shape the clay and smooth out the surface. You can also use clay to add details. Attach the clay parts together using water when wet and use glue after it dries. Marble chocolates. These look so cool and unique. To do this, simply take two contrasting colors and gently mix them. Don't overmix it so much that it becomes one solid color. Stop when there are visible streaks of color in the clay. Shape the clay and use a dotting tool to add details. Here you can see that I'm smoothing out the cracks on the surface. Make sure the shape fits into the container. Repeat this process as many times as you'd like to make as many chocolates as you want. Let the clay dry. This can take up to 72 hours depending on the type of clay you use and the weather where you live. When the clay is dry, use a glossy varnish to protect the clay. You will have to do like 7 coats to make it shine, but it really makes a difference. Be sure to get all corners of the clay. If there are extra clay parts, now is the time to use glue to secure them on. Be sure to let each coat fully dry in between coats. This will take up half an hour to an hour. Here's the transformation. This is the before, and this is the after.
Ooh, chocolate. Me eat. Nom. Is anyone watching? More. Nom. Nom. Uh-oh, no more.